had.
Nobody's ever had acne before in their life. What a bitch, dude. Like, what the
Literally not even once had acne ever.
you go around and get acne, dude? What a fucking loser. I have like the worst cases of back acne in the world.
Mateo's staring at his screen while we're.
That's how I look 98% of my entire life.
When Carter did that, he just did this. He just looked. I swear to God, he looked like the kid in the back who just has a fucking Mac 10 in his backpack and just waiting for shit to end.
It's like people are talking to me, but it's just like the adults in the Peanuts or whatever the fuck did Charlie Brown shit, where they're just like,
Oh,
oh,
wah,
whoa,
wah,
whoa.
wah, wah,
I'm just
wah.
like looking at someone and they're talking to me. I'm just like, what are they?
We're finally back after like 2 weeks. It was nice enough for Carter to return from his storming the Capitol gig that he did.
Yeah, sorry, I actually showed up late because I was busy trying to crash Wall Street with my GameStop stocks.
So you were like in the future.
What?
You were in the future?
Is this supposed to happen before?
No,
No,
the
no.
game, no, the,
You went
the
to
GameStop stuff
you
was
went
happening
Oh,
since
I
the
was been
25th.
gone. No, I showed
Yeah.
up late to this session because I was busy fighting Wall
Okay.
Street.
I mean,
Before I was
were
at the
yeah,
Capitol,
yeah.
and for whatever reason, they wouldn't let me on flights. I don't know
Yeah.
why. They just wanted to break into the Capitol building and steal paintings that are priceless. And then they're like, "Oh, you're in trouble." Oh.
And I've been gone because, as everybody knows, I was in a kumite. So
Yeah, you in the
I fought in
Kumite.
the kumite. I won. I killed everybody. So they granted me the ability to come home after I killed all their Chinese men.
Mateo, what have you been doing?
Mateo's been gone because he
Make
has
it
acne.
cool. Say something cool. Say something cool. Say I was due at the Capitol riots. He was in a Kumite. What were you doing? Wicked. All right.
Like I said, he's been gone because he has acne.
Mateo's downloading his new software update. We're gonna have to wait a second.
Dismantling the anti-disestablishmentarianism in Kenya.
His acne is a
I just said
disability.
Coney 2020. That would have been fun.
Yeah, you are fighting African children.
It's
That would
like
have
I don't. It's like I don't care about the democracy.
yeah.
I just wanted to shoot the children,
You could
and
be
this
No,
like
was
no,
a
you just
good
go in
way to
there,
do it.
bare fist, just walk to the crowd like, give my fucking food.
You just you have
This
like
is
a
for me eating
riot
my
shield and
fucking
you get up on the
spinach.
kids. You
you
This is
could,
for
I'm
like,
me
here.
eating all my fucking vegetables. Come on.
I'm here because it's fun for me. I don't care about the government shit. Just they said I could kill kids. I'm here.
and you can just be like, I learned from my Lord and Savior Israel.
Yeah.
They taught me how to fight against corrupt children, evil children throwing rocks at me.
Evil, very bad children.
Very
Naughty,
evil.
naughty. Just a brass knuckles.
Just punching the
Bad
shit out of
children.
kids.
Naughty, naughty.
They have guns.
That's why I said he has a riot shield.
Oh, I thought you just said
The riot
brass
shield.
knuckle. Like,
Yeah, and then he gets up on him and just absolutely. Yeah, well, he could have one hand free. His big
dude.
old brass knuckles and his riot shield, and he just pummels them when he
See,
gets up close.
naturally you
That's a
think.
fair fight between Mateo and children. That's a pretty fair
Mhm.
fight.
Naturally you'd think he would also have a gun, but see, his body isn't heavy enough to sustain a riot shield and a weapon.
That's true. Yeah, he can't have one.
So you can only have one or the other.
Too much weight. He has a maximal weight capacity of a fucking laundry basket.
It's, ironically enough, you did do ROTC, and you came out with nothing to show for it.
Depression will do that to you.
You say pressure?
No, depression.
Oh yeah. Did you get depression from ROTC?
No.
Did
You
get,
would actually. That's statistically okay.
Did you get fucking sock soaped or whatever it is that they do?
Oh, do you think RTC is prison?
No, they don't do that in prison. They're not allowed to have soap.
Bullshit, they're not allowed to have soap in
Dude.
prison.
Well, that's what Joe
Bullshit.
Biden. Joe Biden just signed an executive order: no soap in prison.
Bull fucking shit. I want to see the fucking image of that.
Everybody there is stinky.
It's true.
If,
I'm a
if
man on YouTube telling you I just got inside information that Joe Biden signed an executive order,
no
and
more soap
therefore,
in prisons.
can we? I wanted to talk about this, and I know this is. I wanted to go. I don't want to go back too far. I
Oh,
want to get on it and then leave.
is it the
But
GameStop thing?
no.
Okay,
It's
because we'll
right
get to
back to the
that.
Capitol. We'll get to the GameStop thing, but it's like they stormed the Capitol, and then people were stealing shit, and they were trying to fight the police officers, and they left, and they were surprised that they're finding legal repercussions. It's like, even if you're the dumbest motherfucker alive, I couldn't go into my neighbor's yard and get caught on security cameras taking his shit and not get in trouble. I mean, this is like, of course you got in trouble. You couldn't go to a grocery store. You couldn't steal someone else's deer stand and get caught on camera and get away with it. You couldn't do any of that shit. Why do you think you could have done this and gotten away with it? It's just, whatever else, all the political bullshit aside, it's like, of course you're in trouble. What the fuck?
Yeah, it's ridiculous. We should
That's all.
they should get the same punishment as Saddam Hussein.
Yeah, where they're beaten and dragged through the streets, and then
Saddam didn't get beaten and dragged; he just got hung publicly.
I'm almost certain he got stabbed in the ass.
No, that was Omar Gaddafi.
That's right. I think yeah, you're right. I'm confusing him.
Yeah,
You're right.
same the good old 2000s. Good old
Man,
times.
those are the days. Like just before the Gulf War, and then like what 2015? That was the golden age of like fighting terrorism that
Yeah,
we kind
that
of
was-
started on accident.
It was fucking awesome. We didn't understand what was happening, but it felt really cool.
Yeah, it felt cool. They televised the Gulf War, and that's the best. That's like the beginnings of Lively, because that's like people were like upset, and they're like, "We're televising. We have to monetize everything." But I'm the dude sitting there like, he shot him. He got shot.
It was literally my favorite TV show for like the first 7 seasons. And then it
Was
just
the
got-
first Gulf War?
Yeah, then it was just war crime,
War crime.
war crime, and I was like, I get it.
I get it. Yeah, we're not good. We're imperialistic.
The
Who'd have
plot,
thought?
the plot ran real thin towards the end. I need switcheroos. I need twists. They didn't give that to me. You want to talk about anything, Andre? Or you just want to keep staring?
Nope.
Perfect. Moving on. Let's talk about GameStop because that shit's crazy.
Fuck yeah!
Yeah. Do you understand what's happening with GameStop?
No
I mean-
fucking shit. We talked about it yesterday, god damn
I know,
it.
but you're like dumb.
Am I like dumb? Okay, a bunch
No,
of
I didn't-
fucking
I didn't
Redditors
ask you
thought
a
it'd be
question. I
really
said you
fucking
are
funny.
dumb.
What if we just invested everything into GameStop and blow
not-
that fucker out the
It's
water?
literally not what happened at all.
They literally thought it'd be funny. What if we
Nope.
just
No,
invest in
That's
GameStop?
how it happened.
no. See, these hedge fund guys overly shorted GameStop stock, which is essentially you're betting on them to fail.
Mhm.
So they overly shorted it. Historically, overshorted GameStop. So then these guys got together and they're like, we're just gonna raise the stock up, so they have to recoup all their
Redditors.
fucking money.
Mhm.
Because if
Well,
like,
you're not.
say-
So they're missing the part where they're waiting. They're borrowing it and then they're waiting to sell it at a higher value, right? Or a lower value.
possibly that's not the main point.
Yeah, but that's how they were going to make their profit. That's the
Who, the
important
hedge
part.
fund
$3. I got
Yeah,
5.
because they were borrowing them and then they wouldn't be able to sell them and make the money back to GameStop, right?
It's betting
And
on them to crash.
The GameStop people. Yeah, but that's a simple way to put it. Because it's not
Yeah, they
technically
have to buy them out. Yes.
Yeah, they have to buy them out, and then the GameStop people who rose those stocks so high that the people who were shorting they couldn't buy them back at a reasonable price. They would lose like a fucking shitload of money.
But they also have to pay back what they shorted. That's the thing.
Yeah, but they
So-
can't do that because they don't collect on the difference of what they make.
Correct.
They're going to be out a fuck ton of money.
Yeah.
That's what's happening.
They're already out billions. So like say
Yeah.
like so if if you bet $10 on a short, and then
Bet you suck my dick.
wait, hold on, you bet 10 on a short, it goes up 7 or whatever. You have to pay that $3.
It's not betting on a short though; it's borrowing. Betting is not.
No,
It's like, but
it's the same
it's
thing
not
as
the
betting on them to fail.
okay.
You're putting
It's not
money into them to crash.
okay.
It's literally like a casino.
And then
You're fucking
people on
playing
the internet
craps table.
saw this and said, no. And yeah,
But yeah, because they were supposed to be able to buy back those stocks for cheaper than they sold them,
Hmm.
and then they'll be able to pay GameStop, and then they would just collect the difference. But since people from Reddit drove the value of those stocks really high, those that hedge fund would have to buy them back at the high price, which would make them lose money, but then they also have to pay GameStop back.
Yeah, basically.
Which is it's brilliant. I love it indefinitely.
And
I
that's the
love
way
it.
it's
That's so
always
much.
worked. And
Yeah.
now they're just taking it in the ass, and they're not happy about it.
Yeah, because what's happening to them is what they've been doing to other people and businesses forever.
Hmm.
And they're literally trying to outlaw that should happen to them, which is I love it. It's beautiful.
Yeah, they're saying the fucking people are. They banned the subreddit, by the way.
Yeah, I know they banned the
Yeah.
subreddit. Reddit was shut down for a
Yeah.
day, like right after that.
like, hey, you got, yeah, stop this.
They
Like,
literally
no, fuck
place
this.
stops on buying GameStop stock in total on like all
Yeah.
fucking mobile trading stock apps.
I'm pretty sure the
Yeah,
US government
that's
is
why
getting-
Robinhood went down, right?
Yeah.
Fuck
Robinhood
these
didn't go
people.
down. They just made it to where you can't buy any more GameStop stock. You could sell
And then
though.
people just,
Couldn't
Here's
buy.
you can
What the-
sell, but you can't buy.
here's what the biggest problem is for the people who have the GameStop stock right now is the hedge fund is probably going to get a bailout, or at least the people who own it.
Absolutely.
So they're not going to get any fallout. But the problem is the people who own the GameStop stock right now, the Redditors that invested their money into it and drove the price of the stock up. So something only has value as long as there is someone there to buy that.
Yeah.
So if nothing comes of this because it's a standoff, the hedge fund will last longer. And what may happen is that the Redditors are going to be holding GameStop in their arms while it dies. Because if nobody else is going to get involved in this, and it's going to collapse. And GameStop's going to suffer, and so are the people who invested their money into GameStop, and the hedge fund will ultimately probably be fine.
But GameStop's not going to suffer at all.
You don't think so?
No. It
Not even
just-
if
just
their
doesn't
stock
really
market
affect them.
of their own company completely crashes.
It was going to crash regardless.
That's true, but it's just like it'll end up being fruitless, and it'll just prove to us once again that it's like you can't do anything to the rich. They're going to be taken
No,
care
They're
of.
going to like go to court for it. They're going to get a slap on the wrist, if that.
If that because they help the lobby groups that
Mhm.
put laws in this nation. I mean, it's just how it is. They buy people's campaign trails essentially. It's hard to run for any sort of office of power without the kind of money you can get from lobby groups, which mostly ultimately comes from Wall Street.
Yeah, you have
And that's
to-
just how it is. It's just it's the Borghese. It's the fucking rich, powerful class that's untouchable, just in our modern day. That's all it is.
Yeah, it's. I just love how it's like everybody's now like, oh, capitalism kind of sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like,
That's Vegas, baby.
I don't think it
figure that
sucks
out.
1,000,000%, but I think you definitely have to marry it to something else to make
Yeah,
it better.
The free market isn't free at all, and it's always been like that.
Free market is
That's Vegas.
if you don't do any regulations on the free market is absolutely terrible.
Yeah.
It needs to be regulated in some way, and people never want to admit that until it's biting specifically them in the ass.
Mm-hmm. It's great.
Yeah,
You can get
All
everything,
hail
everybody.
America,
You ain't
the
have
greatest
nothing.
country on earth.
yeah. There's a whole country is a fucking scam. Do you see that shit where like people are if you go to pay for the COVID vaccine out of pocket, it's like it'll be anywhere from like $20 to $70, but if you charge it to like it's depending on what company and what insurance you're on, if you charge it to a union insurance or you charge it to your company insurance, it'll be like $170. They like upcharge the price of it so much so that they can make your insurance pay for it more.
I thought it was free.
It could be free to certain people with certain conditions.
Yeah.
This was early purchases, though. This was
I didn't have
like
to pay for
people
mine.
were able to get it for themselves.
You
But it's
got the
just insane.
vaccine?
It's like,
You got the vaccine,
Oh, did I get the vaccine? Yeah, they were doing it up in Charlotte.
so you got the vaccine already.
Yeah, I got it.
fucking Native American. Whatever
Yeah,
we
fuck
have,
you.
we
Yeah.
done a cat.
Yeah.
That's just how it is.
God, if my parents ever fucking find this episode, they haven't found any episodes, but I swear to fucking God, I will be
They don't
out of
know
the
you got
house.
vaccinated.
Oh, got back. They don't know I got
Are
vaccinated.
they anti-vaxxers?
My father is. My mother is being a good wife and throwing me under the bus to
I
support
was a
her.
stupid alcoholic. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
It's
Just kidding.
it's all okay as long as he tucks you in at night, you know.
What?
Gives you a little kiss on the forehead.
Just gonna
fuck are
mellow
you
that
talking-
out.
My sweet little drummer boy, here you go. Aw.
Who the
Come
fuck is gonna say my sweet little drummer boy to me?
Your,
He like tucks you
your
in.
dad.
He's like, good night, and he fucking stumbles and falls through your room and then crawls out of your door because he doesn't know where he's at. Because he's drunk.
Yeah. I thought it was because he was high on meth.
That would be funny too.
And yeah, that's even better for me. That's a funner reality. Is that my dad is just high on meth all the time, and I've been thinking he's been drinking this whole time, but he's just been
He's really just
shooting
high on
meth, and somehow I've missed that.
Shooting meth? I'm sorry. What?
Is that yeah.
Do you not know how meth works?
Oh.
Oh, I'm
I thought
thinking
you-
heroin. Fuck, I fucked that
Yeah,
up.
you're thinking heroin.
Damn.
Yeah. Yeah.
Dude, you fucking missed a dunk, bitch. You just fucked up.
I don't give a
you
fuck.
could've
I
done
just
something.
corrected you.
could have
No,
dunked
no.
me. and-
Call him an idiot. Call him stupid.
No.
Mateo, call him stupid. Tell him, make fun of him.
You're
Tony-
chubby.
No, it's not stupid, is it?
No, that was stupid, but like,
You call him stupid for fucking up the heroin thing. Tell him he doesn't know what he's talking about. He's a poser. He's a fake. He's a fraud. Call him that. Do it right now. Dunk on him. Dunk.
Trevor, you're a fucking retard.
sick.
Woo.
Did it.
I don't think I
You
can.
fucking
Nice.
did it, dude.
We're gonna chalk that one up on the board.
On the little fridge.
Um.
Hey, Trevor, how much do I have to pay you to get a cardboard cut out of a fridge?
I'm not gonna do
That's
the
not good.
fucking was it the Call Me Carson bit or whatever.
No, that's not Call Me Carson.
He's literally trying to sell me a bit that's already been done on the internet.
No, we can. No, we don't have to pretend that it's real, but we can stick everything on the fridge.
That is the bit that the guy
That's
does.
the bit?
Yeah.
The bit was that he says.
No,
No, he says the bit is like it shows what's in the fridge, and then he goes in. He shows the
Right,
fridge was
yeah.
never real to begin with.
You're
No, we just stick things on it.
literally trying to get me to Carlos Mencia this dude, and I'm not gonna do that. I have more integrity than that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is your penis interesting there, Carter?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There he goes.
I'm like, oh, it's
Ooh,
um.
you're extra red and chubby today.
Get on my Joe Rogan type shit right now. I've been watching these fucking
Aliens.
animal documentaries that we were talking about the other night. I
Yeah.
was watching one
Finally.
this morning, and this is not one of my prouder moments, but there was these birds, and they were called Peruvian boobies. And
Yeah, blue for the booby.
see, I don't even need to finish this,
Yeah.
and it hit, dude. That shit hit. And I laughed. I cackled like a little fucking witch, dude. Was barely
I
paying
remember
attention. I
the
heard Peruvian boobies, and I lost it.
I remember I adore the Planet Earth, the one that came out that really kind of kicked off David Attenborough
The
being
first
like
Earth.
yeah, the
The
first Earth.
was a good one.
The Planet Earth, the first series that kicked off all the popular ones. I remember my parents got it for me for Christmas, and I adored it. But at some point, there he was talking about the New Mexican thing, and David Burrow is like, there's like this horse creature running, and he's like, the wild ass, and it was like, as a kid, it was the funniest fucking thing, because it was so like out of the ordinary for everything else, and the way he said it was funny. So I can relate. I was also like maybe 13,
Yeah,
but
dude,
still.
you don't need to fucking rub it in like that, dude. I get it. I know what I did was wrong. I know I shouldn't have laughed at that.
No, you should have. It's fucking hilarious. It's a fucking bird called the blue-footed booby.
It's not what it's called at all. Did you not
You
hear what I
didn't
said?
listen to him.
I don't give a shit. I thought there was only the one booby.
No, it's a
The one
Peruvian
booby.
booby.
Many boobies.
It's funnier because it's Peruvian
good that they're-
booby.
I'm glad that there are more boobies. I'm glad that there are
Peruvian
more boobies in the world.
Um,
Thinking of Peruvian chicks with tits.
When I have a house in the future, I want like when people come over, I want to activate a little alarm that'll randomly go off. That's like I don't really have the idea down yet, but I want it to be like the slave door has been unlocked and the slaves are escaping, like a little robotic voice, and it's like slave room unlocked, and then I'll just be like I have to go for a minute.
Yeah.
It
I
just
just want to
said
be honest.
I just shoot a
Like,
shotgun in the backyard a couple of times and then
Nice.
come back in.
It would be funnier if
What?
you had one that, like, whenever somebody walked in the door, it said like the N word,
Come on.
and then like you have like all your white friends coming over.
It's still like bing bong, like when people
Yeah.
come into a
You
store,
walk in
but
the door, it
it's
says the N word, and then like all your white friends are coming over, and you're like, "System's faulty" or whatever, and then like one of your
Sorry.
black friends comes in, and he's like, "What the fuck?" And you're like, "It works."
hey, it's great. I've been trying to get this thing to work for weeks.
I don't mean to call back
And
to
then
the
he
bird
kills
thing. I don't mean to call back to the bird thing, but do you ever think that a flock of boobies is called a pair of tits?
No.
Why would it be a pair? Doesn't that denote two?
Yeah.
True. If it's more than one, then it'd be a pair of tits.
It'd be a gaggle of titties.
Titties. They're just called titties.
Like gaggle,
Yeah.
flock of
They're not-
tits.
It's just
A
flock
single
of
booby is a
titties.
booby, but then when there's just a bunch of them together, it's
Isn't
just a
there-
flock of tit. It's just a flock of titties.
That, or
Isn't
it's
there
called-
kind of bird that's called a tit?
Yeah.
For real?
Yeah, yeah. Or it's just called like a girl's bathroom.
I don't think you've been in many women's bathrooms.
They all go in there together, dude. That's the thing.
Yeah, but no, but they don't go. That has nothing to do with
It's
their
not
tits.
about the bathroom itself.
How about a woman's? How about a girl sleepover? That's where.
First of all,
That's where they're talking
Mateo,
parent breast size.
You don't know, so don't tell us
Yeah,
like
dude.
you know.
Fuck you! I live in a family. I lived in a
You
house with
have
literally
guest
nothing but
work, too.
females.
No man on earth.
Literally nothing but females in this fucking house.
That's why we're all mad about this transgender bullshit because some dudes are actually going to go find out and they found a loophole and it's bullshit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought you were mad because of sports reasons.
That's the whole. No, it's the bathroom.
I thought
thing.
you were mad because you just did not like watching a man who turned into a woman just beat the shit out of another chick in the ring.
No, that's awesome. I love that. I'll watch that all fucking
That's
day.
what they get.
That's
They
great.
almost.
Because first of all, that destroys feminism, and I love that because feminists are like women can do anything a man can do, and then they compete against men in these sports, and they get their shit whipped. That's funny.
And then
I'm
the man
here
turns
for
to a woman, goes in their sport, and
every
rips their
day.
shit.
It's just like biologically, it's not fair. Like when women get fat, they get big titties, and then when dudes get fat, their dicks don't grow.
You get titties too.
We get titties.
Everybody
but we
gets
don't
titties.
get
Yeah, but
We-
see, their organs grow. Their sex organs, they get big old tits. What happens to our penis? Nothing.
You get big old tits.
Actually,
You
and
get big old
you're
tits.
smaller because of the
It gets
fupa.
smaller.
Yeah,
Yeah.
So
it's
you
bull-
get all of the cock length inside your pubis.
yeah, and you gotta and your balls don't grow. There's nothing. There's nothing helpful there.
It's not
It's
fair.
bullshit. It's not
Sounds like
fair.
a-
Women
it
have
sounds
the
like a
upper
fat
hand
people
on
problem.
it. And they're stupid.
It made our
I'm sorry.
victims.
I can't. I'm sorry. I can't relate to this.
You don't even have a penis.
You
have
barely.
to.
You're a fucking praying mantis.
You have like a fucking like an octopus's mouth. You have a beak. You you have a beak penis.
It's a
You have
strange one, but okay.
That's a strange one, Trevor. But we'll roll with it.
It's weird that you're going for beak and you pick an octopus to be the one
Yeah,
that's
really.
standing for
Like-
beak. It's like the last one I'd ever think about.
Isn't an octopus's
Yeah.
mouth a beak?
No,
Yeah,
it
it
is a
is.
beak, but if I'm
It
thinking
is
of
beak,
beak, I
but
go to
why
bird
of
first.
all
Yeah, but
the
no, see,
yeah.
those things can be big. An octopus beak is like
That's
inside
true.
Yeah,
of
you know what
the
else is
mouth.
big? A fucking toucan.
A
You
toucan
can go-
is it's a big one. That's why he didn't say that.
Say that,
Say.
dumbass.
All right, but
Yeah,
why didn't
you
you
can-
just hit me with something
Why would
smaller?
I,
Big old
like if I'm
yellow-
trying
Then
to
why didn't you hit me with
Yeah.
something? Then why didn't you hit me with something
I
smaller?
did. An octopus's beak
there's-
are tiny.
No, it's smaller than that. There's a bird smaller than that, with a smaller beak than that.
Yeah, but he didn't want to do that. He didn't want to say finch. That's gay.
Sorry, I didn't
Thank
wanna
you.
fucking
I'm
look
glad
through
that
the
you and I were thinking of
bird
the same bird.
encyclopedia to find a tiny bird.
The
My bad,
Galapagos,
dude.
baby.
I should have took that fucking forestry Boy Scout badge. Learn all about fucking tiny
Forestry
birds.
Boy Scout badge? What the fuck are you on about?
I'm gonna go bird hunting with my fucking
You
dead
bitch,
Uncle Earl.
pussy
Fucking
beak penis.
94, he can't even like shit his pants without coughing up blood. You wanna go bird watching with that dude? Let's hang out and watch birds, you old fuck.
Started. Before we started, I had to adjust in my seat, so I did this. I used
Yeah.
my arms to do a little sit up, and as I did that, I farted. And for a second, it was like I blasted off a little bit. I laughed about it, and no one was there to share that with me. And I
Fucking
was
sick, dude. This is what this
like,
is all about.
I was like, nice. It was like I was blasting off.
I saw this fucking TikTok video this morning, and it was like 6 dudes just hanging out in a hot tub,
Nice.
and it got me thinking. And I'm sure this is like a premise that's been done before, but I didn't take the time to research that, so I'm just gonna talk about it. Wait, what is the limit on dudes in a hot tub before it's just really gay?
Depends on the
6.
size of the hot tub.
6. 6.
I
It's
think
always 6.
I think it's
I
Six.
don't think it's amount
Six.
of dudes in the hot tub. I think it's proximity to
Six.
dudes.
No,
nah,
6.
it's got to be dudes in the tub.
It's 6.
No, I don't think so. Because if you have
It's
like a
six.
ginormous one, it's fine if you have like
I'll
4
keep
dudes.
going
But
down,
if
I
you have
swear
like
to
a
God.
little tiny
I will
one,
drop the number.
because it's like if you and me were there and
5.
we were just leaning on each other, like that's gonna be gay. But if we
Right.
had like a bunch of space, it's less gay.
I think
I don't- I
I
think
think
it's
the
more
amount
activity
definitely
to
plays
other
into it too, because like think about the activity. You're just sitting in hot water with the boys. That's
Yeah, you're all soaking together.
yeah, and that's not like.
Wait,
Come
you
on,
think
I think the
soaking in a
limit
hot tub? Wait, whoa,
We're
whoa,
slow
whoa.
cooking,
So
dog.
if we
We're
sit in a hot
boiling
tub together,
together.
we're gay.
Boiling
But I
and
can cuddle with
shut.
the homies and still be straight. I can cuddle with the homies and nobody would
You can what?
doubt. I can cuddle with the homies.
No,
I cuddle with the
Can't
homies.
cuddle with the homies
Them's the
and be
homies,
you
bro.
can't cuddle with the
No.
homies.
I can cuddle with the
No,
homies.
you
I do it
can't.
every Sunday. I do it every fucking
No,
Sunday.
that's you're literally having gay orgies. So
Yeah, what the
this
hell do your
point is
gay
entirely
friends that
moot.
you're gay with?
Well,
That's
besides
just gay cuddling.
yeah, well, besides the gay sex, there's cuddles, and then we're just
Not besides the gay sex.
We have straight cuddles after we gay fuck.
Yeah,
Okay.
totally straight.
Yeah, those cuddles
it's more
are
of a
straight,
before and after.
You're
It's a
just
before
First
and
of all,
after.
gay
here,
dudes that get
this
together,
is-
and when you cuddle, it's also gay.
I don't even cuddle with a bitch, dog, because like
Get the fuck off me.
We
I ain't
cuddle
got
with the
time for
homies
that.
because them's the homies.
I gotta.
But you tell me I can't steep in stew with with the boys. I can't steep in
No,
stew with the boys, but I
you
can cuddle with the homies.
because you are gay. This doesn't apply to you the way it applies to us. I think the limit
number
is
is
2,
6.
by the way.
No, the number is 6. It's literally 6.
No, your opinion is not valid.
It's
in this
6.
scenario
Like
because
you don't ask the gay guy on what number makes it gay.
It's not.
Fuck you.
It's not necessarily
Fuck
about
you.
the number. It's about the
Fuck
activity as well. You're just hanging out in a hot
In a hot
water
tub, 6 people,
circle.
6
I think
guys
it's
in a
2.
water.
2 because you're
6,
just in there
6.
relaxing.
No. As long as you're one side of the wall, your buddy's on the other, and if you get a third guy, it actually makes it less gay.
I don't think
But
so.
2 is so one-on-one.
Yeah,
That's like a
that's
date.
why.
That's
Okay.
what.
You
That's
get
how
the
it's
third
supposed
guy.
to be.
No,
If you
I'd say 2 is even gayer than 3.
No, 2 is where it's at.
2
You
is
got
gayer
2
than
to
3.
That's
4.
the sweet spot.
2
Two
is
is more
gayer than
gay,
3.
and if it's one-on-one, it's a fucking date. It's gay.
If you get
That's
3
not a
guys,
date.
It's totally a
No,
date.
no,
You're
it's
just
not.
2 dudes relaxing together, looking right at each other because you're sitting across
Dude,
from
I
each other,
remember.
being super gay together.
I'm half naked, he's half naked, we're sitting right across each other, and
Yeah.
fucking
Yeah.
that's it. If there's
Just
a third guy
looking at
there,
each other's
he's the
eyes.
middleman.
I think
He's
I was.
not.
I was probably maybe 15 or 14, and my cousin was a few years older than me, and we went to Missouri on vacation. Our hotel had a really nice hot tub, and we were just hanging in there, cause like, we thought it was cool that if you got in the hot tub and then you got in the pool, how cold the water was. It was
Yeah.
a little fun thing. And then like these two chicks came in there who are around our age, and they got in the hot tub with us, and we're like, all right, we're going back to the room now.
That's what makes you leave. Is
Yeah,
the introduction of women.
I think it was more of his decision than mine.
Fuck that guy.
But like, yeah, it was like these 2 women came in and sat in the tub and like, oh, what the fuck, and we just left.
I know which cousin it is now. I just thought about
You
that.
know,
Don't.
yeah,
I love that guy, but yeah, that's
he's a
funny.
great dude. Just
The only thing that makes you leave the hot tub
yeah,
is the introduction of 2 girls.
yeah.
That made it really gay. I'm gonna be honest. That's
You know
really
what's
gay.
crazy that isn't fair is that Mateo it can be on either side of the traps are or aren't gay argument, and he's still fine. That's bullshit.
Yeah.
He gets to play any side of that field and still enjoy
I've been
himself.
saying it since this thing started. I don't think traps are gay.
I don't care either way. I think
I
it's
don't care either.
but it's. I was thinking about this. Is like, whatever happens, Mateo, you don't have a dog in the fight because whatever outcome there is, you're all good.
I was coming on top.
Yeah, you're gonna come out on top. It's unfair.
Well, technically, he's gonna come out on bottom, but
No, I'm gonna come out on
It's true.
top.
You don't
The
get
trap,
bottomed.
trap is automatically the bottom. The trap is automatically the
I've
bottom.
spent their entire times trying to be like feminine and submissive in
yeah. But
girls.
see, even the most feminine thing is more
That's true.
masculine
It's
than
more
others.
masculine than Mateo. What are you doing with your fucking gross bird claw in the fucking camera?
He wears like a glove to draw.
Yeah, because
Just think about that.
I can slide. If this glove ain't here, it just.
He's
I
literally
can-
doing like the equivalent of the guy who wears the fucking pool shoes. in the-
Yeah, right.
I'm currently drawing my deceased
I don't
cat
want
as
to
a
step
power
on the
cut. Fuck you.
concrete with my actual feet. Somewhere with these stupid pool shoes.
It helps with friction while I glide around the tablet to draw.
I get those if you're like swimming in a fucking creek that's full of broken
Oh,
bottles.
I would, yeah.
But these people are wearing them in fucking resort pools. Like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
You don't
I'm
want to get
protecting
there.
myself from
To be
the-
fair, like I would only say because like there's this one public pool in a town close to us, and
Yeah, you don't go to those.
to get to the pool, I do sometimes.
You're
To get to
disgusting.
the pool,
the fuck you do.
He does.
To get-
It's super gross.
Yeah, I can
to
imagine.
get to the pool, you have to walk through the bathrooms and locker rooms in
Yeah.
like a wraparound thing.
Oh,
That's disgusting.
I fucking hate that too.
Right.
So I like some people wear those because you don't want to bring in that, but also at the same time, if you're that worried about the germs, don't get into a public pool.
Yeah, just don't go because those places are fucking filthy.
Those places are filthy. There should be no such thing as a public pool.
There shouldn't. They should be outlawed. It's ridiculous that they're still allowed
I
to
feel
be
like
a thing.
But at the same time, water parks are really fun.
Those are also gross as fuck.
I went to a water park once and it was a fantastic time. There's a
Me and
place called Holiday World or something, Indiana. There's this big water park. Fun as fuck. It's just slides and rides and rafts and all this super fun. I fucking love them, but they're just undeniably disgusting.
Yeah.
But you can't be a pussy. You can't be afraid of that shit.
Can't be afraid, dude.
You can't be afraid to die or contract horrible diseases.
You go to the water park, you gotta get your feet wet. You know what I'm saying?
Do you remember when I had the outbreak of like moles and shit on my hands and wrists?
No.
Mhm.
Yes. Yep.
Hey.
Yeah, I do. Yeah, I do. That's probably
used
from the
to
water
do-
parks.
I used to do Muay Thai at this one place, and they used to have like the gloves and the thing, and you're supposed to spray them down with shit on the inside, and I always did. But this one day, I went there and borrowed the gloves that were there, and I trained, and like a week later, all my fingers. There used to be this huge one on my pinky that grew
Or you got
on my
warts.
wrists, warts all over my hands and wrists, down to where the fucking boxing gloves, the Muay Thai gloves would have ended. It was disgusting, and I hated it. I finally ended up cutting myself just gouging myself to get these fucking things out and using all sorts of chemicals and shit to burn and freeze them off. And then I was like, I'm never using public gloves again. Not even like as desperate as I fucking am to use them. I'm just like, no.
Yeah.
This shit is disgusting. I was like, because usually it's like, oh, you have a decent immune system and your body's okay. You can probably reject that shit. But it's like, I grew fucking warts because of someone else's shit.
Yeah.
It's like that's unsettling.
That's like biblical shit that happens to you.
Yeah, that's like leprosy. Like I would have cut my hands off if it were 500 years before now. I would have fucking little nubbies right now. It's horrifying. It's like I had warts because of somebody else's probably warts.
Yeah.
Like a witch had worn those
Yeah.
before.
Do witches give warts? They have like the frog power.
Yeah.
If a witch pisses on you, you grow a wart.
Yeah.
I don't remember what. I
Oh,
remember I had
pedophile.
my own wart. It was like, it was on this middle finger right here. And it came off. I just went swimming in the pool for a long time. And I just kept, like, days prior, I just kept picking at it.
I
And I
always
just went to the pool. The damn thing was just shriveled up and just popped off, but it sucked all hell.
I always think it would be really funny to have
It
like
was a wart, though.
I'm like go to show you something, Trevor, on the internet, so I bring you over my phone. And when I like go to search something, the top like 15 results that show up is all like some ridiculous porn that doesn't make any sense. I would like it to be like witch pissing to give warts
Yeah.
and which
That's
wart
like
piss gimmick and shit. And like 15 results, and I'm like, and I can like type really fast and act like you didn't see
I
it.
can't remember what we were doing, but we were hanging out one time, and then we were talking about something. I was like, I'm gonna look it up, and I went on my phone and I did the inner browser. You're like, was that like 20 open tabs of porn? I'm like, yeah, don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it.
You told me that one time you went to the Verizon store or
Oh
something,
my
or
god, yeah.
Yeah, I love this
I
story.
went, I
work
went
on
to
your
get my
phone.
phone upgraded and traded in, and this guy, this is, by the way, this has never happened. I've
No,
been
this is
going
still
to the
funny as fuck.
store
Shut.
since I've had phones, and this
Mhm.
process that took place never happened before.
He backed up all your porn, didn't he?
No, he didn't back it up. It's just that when you switch over your fucking Apple account, it remembers what browsers you had open. So
That is an insane amount of
he went
specifics.
to Safari to go to the store location so I could leave a review. And when he clicked on
Uh-huh.
Safari, the browsers that I had open already on my old phone got brought up on this one, and he just started laughing. And I'm like, what the fuck? And then he's like,
Humiliation porn.
and then he
Big.
looks at me straight in the eyes and he goes, yeah, man, it's crazy. These phones remember a lot of stuff. And I was like, oh, yeah? And he's like, yeah, more than you'd probably think. And then he just like giggles and he pulls up the thing, and I'm like, oh, fuck. He stole everything that I had open.
He's a champ about it. I mean, he
Yeah,
didn't make
he's
it
super
awkward.
cool
He
dude.
tried to break the ice. So
Bitch
it's
get
cool.
fucked in
I
tight
should have
pussy
put
by
that part
midget
in
cock.
the review now that I think about it. I should
You
have
just
like,
said-
yeah, dude, this dude was setting up my phone to get to the fucking review page, and he pulled up all my porn. Super cool. About the
He
whole
was
thing.
totally cool about it.
You're cool about it. It laughed it off with
Yeah.
me. Good
What a
time.
cool guy.
10 out of 10 service.
Yeah.
Yeah, look, we're a freak for using porn. Fuck you. We had this conversation last night about the Google survey and what they were used for.
Oh yeah, it was something. This was like a few years ago. Yeah, like a sweeping majority, like almost 90% of Google, what they did, what they found out, like what people use their site for the most, like almost 90% was porn. This was probably like back in like 2012 or something. This was a while ago, but it's like an unbelievable majority of the internet is used for porn.
Of course.
The most of it. So, and it's like that's why I hate people who act like porn is some taboo thing that doesn't happen. It's like if you've never used porn and you don't use it, you're a freak of nature.
Right.
You're a fucking psycho person.
I don't use porn at all, dude.
Yeah, never.
Yeah. I've been
I I remember you opening your phone and just all the tabs. Like, was that just like a ton of porn? And you're like, no, it's not. Whatever.
yeah, dude. Like what? Okay.
Whatever. Like red in the face.
Yeah. That was not even bothered. Dude, I had that Verizon guy find my shit, dude. After that, nothing. Nothing
I-
phases me.
I want it to be that, but I want it to be like ridiculous. It's
Yeah,
like I
yeah.
want it to be like witch pissing porn and shit. Stuff that like doesn't make any sense in the head. It's
Oh,
like
it does make sense?
there's that
Okay.
fucking balloon fetish. People have a fetish for girls popping balloons and shit. Have you never seen that?
No.
It's fucking hilarious. I'm pretty sure Comment Etiquette showed it at some point, but people have a fetish for sexy women just popping balloons. It's like it's the most ridiculous shit. And it's like just 20 tabs of that, and you see it on your friend's phone.
My favorite like part is like when I looked at my search history. It's like what's in between the porn is the funny shit for me.
Really?
Because it's like Pornhub.com, Badger in his hole, Pornhub.com. It's like, where the fuck was I at, or what was I doing that I looked up that in between all these porn searches?
Yeah, there's got to be a difference between Ebony Teen.
Go incognito.
I don't
Ebony
care.
Teen
They can't find me that way. I just do that because it doesn't save like cookies and it doesn't
Yeah.
hold that in my browser history. Yeah, I don't have to delete anything after that. I just go incognito because it won't save it. It just makes it real easy.
I just clear my shit once a week anyway.
That's good. I should do that. I have probably like 4,000 memes on my phone I have to delete too of pictures. I have to get rid of shit and I don't.
Every time I start to do that, I'm like, why? And then I
The
just
long
don't
this
do
is the
it.
longest I've ever put it off. I get because it's just I have to find like between what is a meme and what is some important shit I want to say. And it's like the longer I wait, the more it's like this is like a full 10-hour day process of me sifting through all
I
of
see
this
all the
shit.
things I'm like, I could use this for a scenario, and then I don't
Right,
get
yeah.
rid of it, and I never use it.
Right, yeah. I need to just all my favorites, I just need to make those like memes that I think could fit in a lot of scenarios, and just keep that.
Hmm.
That's it. So I can just go back to that and not have to scroll through the whole fucking phone.
Make them like their own folder.
Yeah, I would. I don't know how to do that shit on my
You
phone.
can
I'm
just
stupid.
create an album.
I'll try that later.
Then you have to import all your shit over.
It
Fuck, that would take forever.
would take, yeah, forever.
You got anything, Andre, you want to add to this?
Absolutely not.
Why am I not surprised?
I'm on the same. We're all on the same boat. We're all on the same page. Porn is perfectly normal, but just be sure to delete it when you're done.
And
if you
traps
don't,
aren't gay.
traps aren't gay.
Brought to you by Traps Aren't Gay
Traps
Team
aren't
Squad.
gay. Pegging isn't gay.
Just
It can't be gay. You're getting fucked by a chick.
being gay
With a
isn't
penis up your butt, a plastic penis up
Not
your
a
butt.
penis.
using a male dildo in your own asshole, not gay.
Not because it's from a chick.
Trevor's trying to condition us.
Now, if a dude
Get a
Gay or
penis.
gay.
grabs you and
A
fucks
penis.
you,
The male
that's gay.
genitalia going inside your butthole. The male genitalia, but it's okay
It's
because
not
it's attached by a
genitalia.
woman. Traps are gay.
The male that's
It's
not gay.
real.
Male genitalia, but it's attached to a
Just
woman.
if you
Therefore, trap.
want to get
Therefore, it's
fucked
gay.
in the ass by a dick is not necessarily gay on its own.
Correct.
You fucking faggot.
He gets it. 90. Maybe a little high.
Yeah, shut the fuck up.
30% of the world understands this.
Maybe a little high. 90% is a little high.
I forget to take into account how many gay haters we have.
Like me.
Like you.
Fuck you, Mateo.
Like me. I hate the gays, obviously.
I hate the kids.
Andre,
Clearly.
you hate the gays?
Yeah, I hate the
Have you ever
gays.
met a gay that you really like as a person?
Yes.
No, you haven't. You're lying.
You're right. I can think of one. I can think of one that fits that description.
I don't
Okay.
know if it's just from because of like where we're from, but the gay guys that we were around were the worst people ever.
It's not. Yeah, they're the worst people ever.
It had nothing to do with that they were like gay. They were just horrible people.
Right.
And like
It's just a weird coincidence. Every time someone was gay, it was like that person sucks.
and they fucking acted like their gayness was a fucking queen on the chessboard.
Yeah.
They're like,
We had,
fucking, I can do whatever I want because I'm fucking gay, dude.
we had this one gay kid, and he was like really into airsoft in the army and shit. And he there's two PEs that we had. One was co-ed, one was fitness. And fitness was if you like weren't a pussy and you like to work out. But co-ed was if you weren't an
Hold
idiot.
on,
and you
stop it.
had-
Stop.
I'm literally saying your point. Don't speak over me. I said, but co-ed is if you weren't stupid and you wanted to have fun. But if you wanted to be like realistically in shape, and also if you were in a sport, you had to do it, which was kind of gay. But you had fitness and you had co-ed. Co-ed was for like the frumpy emo bitches that like to walk, and then people who like to play games. And then fitness was for all of the other retards. That's just how that was.
Just
But like
all the other retards.
when you're in high
Just all-
school, you want to be like, oh, I want to act tough. So you go into the fitness. And then there was this one kid who was gay and fat and dumpy, and he liked airsoft in the army. And he would go into that. And every day that he was in my fitness PE, he would cheat everything he ever did. He would cheat his laps. He would cheat his fucking push-ups. He would cheat all of his weight fucking criteria that he had to hit. He was a bitch. And then he always bragged that he was in fitness PE. And I fucking hated that kid. That kid was a bitch about everything. The least you could do is just try to be like get it right if you're gonna brag about being in it.
What's the point?
There's no point at all. It's just you want to be in better shape. That's what it should be.
Yeah.
But it's all like the people who are in football and wrestling. So it's like everybody who is already in shape.
Yeah. Or in
Um,
shape enough to do the stuff.
Right, yeah. It didn't matter at all. But oh, and then we had this other gay kid. I dated his older sister for a while, and then he was
Yeah,
gay
good
and
for you.
tried to make me gay. Because that kid is a piece of shit. And then yeah, he went on to date somebody that I now know as a boy dating a girl, but then he cheated on her with the other gay dude I was just talking about, like while they were in a relationship, and now he's back together with the girl after he cheated on her with. And that's the dude. These are the same two dudes where the one sucked the other one's dick in quotes for a box of donuts, and it spawned my thing where it's like you don't suck a dick for donuts. You suck a dick because you want to suck a dick. It's like
Sometimes I'm in a mood where if a donut was
oh, works
presented
me.
and I had
Two
to take a
totally
sip for
straight
it,
dudes are like donuts, and you're like, I don't know.
I don't
Yeah,
know. I
dude,
mean,
I'm
what do you
thinking
want
about
for
it.
it?
you
You want
catch me in a
money?
mood, dude. It might just
No.
happen.
Want me to suck your
Whenever you're in
dick?
a mood, like I really want a fucking donut, dude. I might do it.
I have a question actually. Why are donuts shaped that way?
That I know that reason why. Because they were invented around the time when they were invented near a port city. So sailors would actually take them, but they weren't sugary. They were just wheels of bread, spare bread, and they poke holes in it so that you can hold it while steering the ship. And they became
It
You
a
cannot
could
be
hold
real.
it if it wasn't shaped like that.
That
it
cannot.
just fits right in your fucking finger. You can continue doing what the fuck you need to.
Nobody
I
would
swear to
hold
fucking
it
God, they
with
were
That
their
made from bread
fingers,
cannot
scraps.
be
dude.
it.
Get out of here.
There's so few people in any port city that would actually be steering the boat
Oh shit, I'm still putting it. I
that it
promise.
wouldn't be a
I
thing.
learned this in fucking
There is
school. Do not
no
blame
way
me.
that's the
Do
answer.
not blame my fucking school for this shit.
Donut blame was that. That's good.
Because I remember that the
Nobody
fucking.
who's above the age of 3 puts their finger through the
That's
donut
what I was
need
fucking
to-
told.
to,
I was
like,
literally
Holds it like
told that they were. Yeah. You see,
That's-
look at this.
that's the
Hanson
game.
Gregory, an American, claimed to have invented the ring-shaped donut in 1847 aboard a long-time trading ship when he was 16 years old.
That's not what you said, though.
Trading ship. He invented them on a trading
Okay,
ship so he
but
could
that's
hold it
not-
while he still drove the ship. God damn it!
No, see,
That's a poor reason why they'd be in that shape, though.
that's a horrible reason.
They were made from scrap dough.
What
It was
was
like
the point for that?
it was.
Why not just make
It
them
was
like
to reuse scrap
why not
dough.
make them like a connected burger bun where they're just like
It was
a little,
too small for
long
bread,
and
but
long.
it was big enough.
Then
for
you
a
could make
snack.
them cream filled like way easier and stuff.
I don't think they had cream on a trade ship.
I'm not talking about that. I'm just talking about like today in general. Why don't they just change the shape? Nobody's steering boats and eating donuts.
I don't understand.
Nobody is because
what
times
made
have
it
changed. But they
easier
don't.
to hold over just a regular piece of bread.
Yeah,
shape?
even like a bun, you can just
You think
You
you're
just-
thinking
you
of
can
different?
Just
No,
grab it.
you are really thinking of a different. Like you realize donuts back then did not
I
look
know
the
why
same
it
as they
is.
do
I
today,
know
right?
why it is. Because he was on a ship, he was a pirate, he had a little hook hand.
Yeah, he just kind of stuck it on his thumb, just fucking steering in one hand, and
Yeah.
just bite on the other. Like it was an original fucking ring. It was a dough ring.
That's why.
They probably
It was the
used-
dough
actually,
ring.
No, here we go. They probably used them for like as cock rings.
That's exactly what they used him for. That had to have been it.
Cock
He
rings.
was like, they glazed them, and they're like, now we can stop getting syphilis from each other.
Yeah, with no contact except for my dick actually in your ass. It doesn't touch. It doesn't touch the surface.
No, I'm not talking about. I'm just there. They use the donuts as like fleshlights. It's like ye
Oh,
old
yeah,
flesh.
that too.
They just They were the original pocket pussy.
Can a penis get a yeast infection?
I mean, if you fuck it up enough, probably. I'd imagine you can get some sort of problem with that.
Yeah, just fucking loaves of bread.
Just powder and fucking the fucking flour. That's what I'm thinking of.
You do enough stuff. You could like grow bread in your pants. It gets hot down there.
That is the weirdest fucking thing you've ever said. I think.
Yeah, it just. I gotta get some.
I want that in quotes, like mounted on my wall with your face in black and white.
I'm growing some
You
crotch
could do
bread.
so much. You could like grow bread in your pants. It gets hot enough.
Yeah. Bread balls, dog.
Bread balls.
Bread balls. That'd be fucking
Oh, that's
sick.
yeah, that's thick.
Would you eat it? Would you eat fucking nut baked bread?
No,
Bread that was baked on some
And you know why.
No,
Would you
No.
try it?
no. Why would I try
What if,
it?
what if it's really good?
I still don't want
What
it.
if it was like a nice ass sweet loaf, you know?
someone stole my sweet roll with their cut.
I would want enough peer reviews to convince me that it was good.
What if what if one,
If like
what if,
two
like,
people tried, if two people tried to convince me, I'd be like, "You're clearly lying." But if it was like a popular thing that hundreds of thousands of people were doing, I'd be like, I give it a shot.
What if you find out that's how they make those Hawaiian sweet rolls?
Uh, I'd still eat them. Okay,
It's just
those are
baked,
good.
they're just baked on some
Hawaiian Kings.
Polynesian guy's fucking nutsack.
I don't even care.
In the
I'd
sun.
go for it.
That's
Those
why
are
they're
fucking.
sweet. They
That's
got
why we
this,
had to take over their island. It's weird.
it's got their salty sweat in it that makes it sweet. uh, fuck. Um, what else we got? What else?
Mateo shared this thing in the group chat from YouTube. He was listening to music, and his recommended or an ad. It was an ad right after that. Um, and it says new song "Honey" by S. It's an ad by SK Entertainment. It's 3 minutes 45 seconds long, and it's a picture of just a girl getting fucked in her pussy, and it's like blurred, but it's so incredibly clear to see every detail. There's nothing you're missing. It's like not even blurred at all. It's just straight up a chick getting fucked.
If you hold the phone far away, you can just see the picture completely clear.
Yeah, no, you really can. Like, it's strange. Obviously, I can't show it here,
I was
but
gonna say you didn't show it on here, did you?
no, I wouldn't do that. But it's so like yeah, that's a chick getting fucked. What the hell? It's from YouTube. It's very strange. That's crazy.
What
It
if you
is.
had a What if you had a dream where Robin Williams, in the shape of the genie from Aladdin, was sucking your dick?
3 wishes.
I would never want to wake up.
No wishes. He's blowing you. Your wish has been.
Well, that's my
granted.
wish.
Okay.
Wish has been granted.
Your wish. You wake up to him sucking your dick, and your wish is that he sucks your dick.
Well, I mean, the wish has already been granted. He's sucking my
Yeah,
dick.
you don't know that. You just see him sucking your dick, and you're like, I wish for him to suck my dick.
And then another head pops up, and he's like two of his heads are sucking your dick.
He gives a second penis. He gives you a second penis. Grows a second.
This is incredible.
I've never even seen Aladdin.
Shut
I
the
never
fuck
got
up.
some head like me. Which it's Robin Williams, you said, not
Yeah.
Will Smith.
No, it's yeah.
Didn't interest me because I'm racist. I don't care about the brown people, man.
Nice.
I didn't care for it. It didn't seem like something I wanted to watch.
The new Aladdin or the old Aladdin?
Either of them. I don't care about
You're a
Aladdin.
freak of nature. The old Aladdin is a magical movie.
Don't care about it.
It's a good movie. This is one of those good ones, Doug.
Doesn't even look appealing.
It's insanely good. You're being a bitch right now.
Doesn't look
You're
interesting
a fa-
whatsoever.
Trevor, listen to this. Carter doesn't see a lot of movies. Every time we ask him if he's seen something, he always says no. This is a movie he's seen, and he's saying it's good. You should probably take his fucking word.
Yeah.
He does.
I don't
like some
see any
shit.
popular movies. I see all the shit ones.
See? And he likes a lot of those.
I'm like a connoisseur of the old Godzilla movies.
So am I. I love Godzilla.
Don't. We're not
Yeah.
gonna start this.
We're gonna measure our Godzilla dicks.
No, we're not doing it. We're not doing that. Carter wins.
You're
I'll ask you this, Andre. Do you own all of them?
no, but my uncle
You
does,
lose.
so I used to
You
go.
lose. You lose.
You lose.
Why
Carter,
don't
I
you
have-
buy
I
them?
have-
My
I
uncle
have
fucking has them,
fucking
and I fucking just
pile
go
of
over there and I fucking
yours.
watch.
You lose. You're not a Godzilla.
Fuck
fan.
you.
You
Thank you,
can't
Chuck.
even fucking compete, dude. I sat with him and watched Kong vs. Godzilla, the 1942 one or whatever. It's like 3 hours long.
They're not short movies. They never are.
When that's over, he goes, "Do you want to watch the 1943 one?" And I'm like, "No, dude. We just sat for that for 3 hours."
You'll remember.
He's like, "Yeah, they made another one that came out like 2 years later. It's pretty fucking badass." And I'm like, I'm good.
All the '80s ones were really good.
Yeah.
Just two guys in rubber suits just slapping the shit out of each other. Is what I
It's
fucking
yeah,
can't
it's
see.
perfect. Are you kidding me? I want to see that
Do you think?
ham violence.
Do you think they're in suits in the new one?
That would be great. I'd be here for it. Imagine. Imagine they pull the old switcheroo on us. They build it up with 3 movies, and then we get to this and we see the trailer, and then when we get there, it's like no CGI. It's all rubber suits and like tiny cities.
Mhm.
It's
It's
just dudes
worse.
wailing
It's
on
worse.
each other.
It's just 2 action figures tied to strings in the air, and they just kind of slap them together.
That would be great. I'd laugh my ass off. Just
Oh no, Godzilla! Fucking Kong just.
why is
Oh,
King
shit.
Kong talking? Oh no, it's Godzilla.
Well, he is monkey.
Kong says.
It's just like, oh shit, the strings out take up. Jerry!
Fucking one, yeah. The string breaks and just.
Is there a scene
Fuck.
in any of the Kong movies where they give him a banana?
No!
There's gotta be at least one.
No,
There
he
might-
ate a
I-
giant bug.
Dude, first of all, you haven't even
He ate a
seen
giant
fucking 1929, 39 one, and I have. Shut the fuck up. They might have.
There's gotta
There
be
was
at least-
more King Kong movies than you think there were. There's Son of Kong and King Kong Returns and fucking Mecha Kong,
We
and there's
get it.
Queen Kong and shit.
we get it.
There's a ton of shit. I'll bet you anything they gave him a banana once. Tried to.
There's gotta be at least one movie
There's-
where
there's gotta-
he gets a banana at some point.
They had a Queen Kong movie, which was just a big, sexy, furry ape woman.
That's hot.
Yeah, she had like
Fuck.
tits.
Just her. Kong wasn't in it. It was just.
Well,
King
I mean,
Kong.
there was a Queen Kong, and then there was a Son of Kong movie. So I'm assuming at some point he fucked.
She like had like straight up tits though.
I'm pretty sure, yeah, her suit had like rounded like tit area.
Yeah.
Not like
Fuck.
tits out, but like she had like a feminine human form.
Her tits are not. I'm not that interested.
Yeah, it's not. It's not the greatest thing.
Big gorilla titties.
That'd be terrific. Oh wait, maybe. Hold on. Check this out. I don't know how well you'd be able. Oh fuck! I don't know how well you'd be able to see this. Can you see that, Trevor?
Oh.
Oh!
That's fucking killer, dude. That's awesome.
Fucking. I don't think that's how this suit looks, but
That's everything I've ever wanted.
oh fuck! Here's another one that's just like really pronounced.
I don't like that at all. Get that out of here. Get that out. that might be too much.
Yeah, the suit doesn't look anything like that.
That had, like,
At that
nipples.
point, I'm pretty sure the next picture is gonna just show is just literally just a naked actual woman, but she just happens to have too much hair.
That would be great. Nah, see, she got some titties here.
Yeah.
It's not the same though.
No, that's not cool.
Could you stop showing us gorilla tits, please?
No,
We should do a camping trip.
we should.
Yeah. I hate people that go camping though. Because like they're like you don't fucking do it right. Like you gotta throw your phone in a bucket and leave it in a car. It's like fuck you, dude.
No, that's
I
stupid.
don't
People
wanna do
who
any of that shit.
you just live like you're poor in the woods, however you want.
Yeah.
That's just it.
It's like
Oh no, we don't have a house. Ooh.
it's cool to go camping and just like hang out with the boys and shit in the woods by a lake or something and have just
Yeah.
a fun time. I'm
Yeah.
not gonna fucking get rid of my phone and live like fucking Paul Bunyan for fucking 24 hours. Get the fuck out of here. I'm not. You bet your ass I'm not chopping down fucking.
You gotta
trees.
live like a homeless man in LA. That's what you gotta do.
I'll go to fucking Lowe's, buy the fucking firewood bundles. I'm not chopping shit. Why? Because I don't have to. That's why. I'm not a fucking loser in the 1800s. They made this shit for a reason, dude. They'd be like, fucking, you could sleep in a fucking camper and shit.
Your
Like,
grandma
tech
and grandpa are
fucking
fucking
sucks,
cocksuckers.
bro. You can put a fucking the rain guard up in a tent. You still wake up wet.
Yeah,
It don't matter.
Good. a good camper is the way to go.
Those guys are like, no, I just sleep outside. No cover. whatsoever. Just on the
Same.
ground in a sleeping bag.
None of those people are left because they all started getting like diseases that were
I hope
horrible
you
and
get
shit.
fucking choked by an anaconda.
And a
Where
anaconda.
the
Yeah.
fuck do you
I
live
hope
that
you're-
you get choked by? Like honestly, where the fuck do you live that there's
I don't know.
anacondas?
I don't go camping around here because this place sucks. I'm gonna go camping in my
Hey, what do you
hometown
go
where I've
to
seen everything.
is like no big and it's like not big at all and for there's trash everywhere.
Yeah.
And you go in there and it's like the problem is you're always within distance of like the retarded kids from like nearby fucking shitty poor towns to like get hype on Mountain Dew and come screaming through the woods. That's just how it is. There's nowhere cool to go because all the stupid fucking kids drink their fucking
Mhm.
soda and they get all hype and then they run into the woods screaming for hours. And they're the worst people.
It's like, am I gonna go camping here where I've been since 5 years old? I've seen all this shit here. There's nothing new. I'm not gonna go out there for one night and experience a whole new fucking adventure. It's not gonna happen. I gotta go to fucking like Utah and get high on fucking acid.
Hold on. Yeah, have you tried experimenting with drugs? Like just take a shitload of shrooms, go in the woods.
I can't do
What
shrooms.
Trevor, what if you go out there and you find a sexy bear?
I'll
You
die.
have sexy bear love with it.
Yeah, I'll get killed.
You need to go on a fucking spirit quest.
I can't do mushrooms, dude. That shit fucks me.
What if you were like
Smoke weed.
Coco the gorilla or like a different one because I think Coco
Is
died.
Coco the one that does sign language?
Yeah.
Coco does sign language.
But what if you're hanging out with the gorilla lady that was like signing and it was like telling you're in a room with it and the handler's like it's the Tiffy wants you to fuck her. She's going to kill us both.
I guess I'm fucking a gorilla today, dude. I don't know. All I know is that when we get out of there, I better be getting some stuff.
She like grabs a firm hold of your nipples. Like
I'll have no
very-
more nipples. They're so strong. Gorillas are so strong. What was the gorilla that painted shit?
I don't know.
Oh, I remember that. Yeah, the zoo
Coco?
sold up shits for millions of dollars. No, it wasn't Coco.
I know it wasn't Coco. I'm saying there was like three big gorillas. There's like Coco.
Harambe.
He was big because he got killed. He didn't do anything important in his life. Fuck.
I don't give a
No,
fuck.
shut the fuck up. You fuck Harambe. He didn't do shit. He doesn't deserve to have his name associated with Coco or the finger painting one, because he didn't fucking do anything.
He didn't do anything. He got
He didn't do
shot.
shit. He got shot, and then everybody's like, he's a legend. Fuck him. He's probably burning in hell, and that's good.
People thought that he was like trying to protect a kid, and
It's Ivan. It was Ivan.
they think he was protecting the kid, but they're wrong about that.
Yeah.
Coco.
Apes are
Coco did
possessed
paint
over objects.
too.
So when he got the kid, he thought that was now like his. You could have dropped like a broomstick in there, and he was like, "Well, this is my object. It's mine now." And
Yeah.
when security came in, he's like, "Don't take my fucking broomstick," and then they shot him and killed him. But instead of a fucking broomstick, he was a kid, and he's like, "This object is mine now, and I'm going to keep it." That's all that happened. Also, what mom is like because she didn't even know her kid fell in for a bit.
Yeah, she was completely oblivious.
Being a parent is probably hard, but like when you have a retarded toddler that likes to get into shit, first of all, you know that. Second of all, if you're by the gorilla enclosure, like watch your fucking kid.
Watch your fucking kid.
I know, like, oh, being a parent's hard. It's not like you forget to take care of your kid around the fucking gorilla enclosure hard.
I typed in gorilla movies about real gorillas, and can you guess what like the first three results are?
Congo.
King Kong.
Young King Kong.
King Kong.
Congo is on there, but it's not one of the main ones.
But
King Kong's on there.
Amy, good gorilla, Amy.
Yeah, and they're Rampage. That's in there. I typed in real gorillas, dude.
George the albino.
Planet of the Apes. Please tell me Rise Planet of the Apes is in.
Yeah, it is. Mighty Joe Young is here.
Fuck yeah, suck
So is-
my dick.
Real gorillas, Tarzan.
Tarzan.
Keep in mind, I typed in real gorillas.
That is the furthest from real you could get.
No, see, it gets further. Real gorillas, George of the Jungle.
Hold up.
George of the
Mighty
Jungle.
Joe Young was real. Think about this for a second.
Curious
There was
George,
a gorilla
what about
in
that?
captivity that was
Well,
the
he's a-
size of an elephant.
He's
Yeah,
an
Mighty
ape.
Joe Young was cool.
Can we just put that animal down?
No.
A gorilla that's the size of an elephant.
Yeah, that's fucking badass, dude.
That's terrifying.
People aren't saying R.I.P. MJY. Why do people get to fuck R.I.P. Harambe? It's been fuck him, dude.
What is MJY?
Mighty Joe Young.
Mighty Joe Young, gotcha.
M-
Okay.
Yeah, MJY.
Who knows? Because maybe that one wasn't real.
Mighty Joe Young was real.
No, it wasn't.
You just said he was real.
No, I said, can you imagine if that
Oh,
was real?
I thought you said he was real.
Trevor, do you think there was a gorilla the size of an elephant
I thought
and
you
you
were just fucking
talk about
exaggerating.
have you ever seen Mighty Joe Young?
No.
Okay, that's the problem. He's fucking ginormous.
I've only seen Congo.
Mighty Joe Young is like a dumb kid's King Kong.
Yeah, so why would I like that?
No, I'm just saying I didn't know you didn't know what that was.
Well, Coco is the one with Congo is the one with Coco.
That's Amy.
But it's like Coco.
It's basically
it's the story of dumbass Coco the gorilla.
They give her like a robot voice like arm. Yeah, so when she signs it says the words. So it's like Amy, good gorilla.
Mm-hmm.
And they're like,
Sad
oh, Amy,
ego.
stupid gorilla, dumb gorilla, going to die gorilla.
Sad. Migo rip
Like Amy,
another kitten
Amy
in
said,
half.
leave Amy, run away, stupid gorilla.
Fucking flash drive.
It's like abuser. Like,
How can you abuse a gorilla?
fucking.
you can't. Well, like emotionally maybe, but like, it like you know how like, imagine like a gorilla that you've turned into a school shooter, who like learns to plot out to kill and get out and kill more.
That's Planet of the Apes.
Oh, that's prison. That's basically prison.
That's the
Jesus.
new-
I'm going to kill all of you, and I'm going to get out of here, and I'm going to kill more.
Now, it could be severely wrong. Not on this part. That's the plot of the new Planet of the Apes movies. But the old
Essentially,
ones,
Yeah, the
was
old ones.
literally a planet of apes. It was a different
They-
fucking place. 'Cause
No, it
it-
wasn't.
I'm pretty
Yeah, it
sure
was.
stupid.
It was a different planet. He
Mark
crashed.
Wahlberg lands there on a spaceship. And that's how he meets the apes. I'm pretty sure it's a whole
Oh,
different
Dr.
planet.
Zayas, Dr.
Okay.
Zayas.
I thought you were talking about the older ones, which is they're in the future. Which I thought the
is
Mark
that-
Wahlberg.
Is that it?
Yeah, they
Mark
go up to
Wahlberg
space,
is dressed up like an
they think
astronaut. And
They
one of
think
them-
they're on another planet, but when they come back or something,
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
why-
You're
they,
right.
they left.
why
and come back.
they're in the scene where
Oh, yeah.
I know the older one is where
You blew it up!
yeah, it's the
God
big it's the
damn
fucking
you!
Statue of Liberty in sand, like halfway. He's like,
God
"You
damn
made
the hell!
you blow
Blew
it up,
it up!
damn you!" I love that shit.
Damn you to hell!
Damn you all that I have.
Hell! Fucking love it!
It's good.
These look
It's before
fucking-
acting was good.
These look awful.
The old ones,
Yeah.
yeah, they look like shit, dog. What do you
Dr.
expect?
Zayas, Dr.
Battle
Zayas.
for the Planet
Something?
of the Apes is-
Oh, Dr. Zayas, Dr. Zayas.
Jesus.
Oh, Dr. Zayas. What can you tell us, Dr. Zayas?
These are like fucking nightmares.
You are not. You
Look
literally
like
are
they
my
fucking
nightmare.
Watch Star Trek and they were like, see how these Klingons look? Let's melt that fucking mask and put that on other people and call
Melt
it
that
gorillas. Yeah, the 2001 one. That's the one with Mark Wahlberg. And yeah, this is the one that has the fucking gorillas that look too human and it's disgusting.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
then he wants to fuck one of them.
Like, look. You tell me that's a gorilla, motherfucker?
He's
I
gonna
remember.
fuck- He'd fuck that.
That's an ape? Nah, dude. That's my dog ass ass. Hell yeah, dude. And we're done. We're done for the day.
Or that's it for the day.
Peace.